This is the Cats and Pudding Podcast. A melting pot of pudding. And now, here's Jen.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Cats and Pudding. And today, oh my God, I have my dear friend Erma hosting with me. I almost knocked the coffee over in her lap.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Hermanita.
No,
That's Spanish.
Erminia.
Armenia. I said
All right,
Hermanita.
this is my Italian name. Erminia Teresa.
Armenia Teresa.
That's my name. Erminia
Camparisi.
Teresa.
Okay,
Camporese.
we got it. Camparisi.
Camporese, but I don't say.
You're going to teach me how to speak Italian, because I need to learn.
I don't even know how to speak Italian.
Yes, you do. You know better than me.
Yes, she does.
And today we have some great guests that we love. They're our dear friends, and you can introduce them.
I am so happy.
Oh, I'm so happy I could sit and chill out and do my podcast
these
now.
three gorgeous men. So we have Vince, John Vince. John Vince is just John Vince. If you know, you know. That's it.
You know.
And then, of course, the love of my life in the middle, Big Joe.
Thank you.
I might have to
Big
fight
Joe.
you for Joe.
No. You can fight me for anybody else except
Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
I go for the juggler vein
But
when it comes
but
to
there's
Joe.
my man right
So
there.
it's gonna be
And
work
then,
now.
of course, Mr. Lewis.
We love it. But Mr. Lewis that's
That's fine. I'm not greedy.
don't be greedy.
I'm not greedy.
You can't be greedy.
Yeah.
And these guys, the five of us work together.
Well, we're hoping.
Well,
we're
hoping,
waiting. We
Vince,
don't know what's happening.
We're gonna put Vince on trial
Yes,
today.
Vince is on trial today.
But basically, it's just us.
Yes.
It's just us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're missing Mario,
Yeah.
another Mario.
And then we have a little Gary comes in and out.
Yeah.
Right, Pastori.
Mario had to work today. He couldn't come.
Right.
He's also a big part of this thing that, we're not doing anything. I'm telling you, Vince, we're roasting you today.
Yes.
You could roast me.
We're
You could
roasting you today.
Let's put Vince in the hot seat. Vince, what are we doing here?
So Vince reached out to us and said he wanted to do some work with us or whatever. And I met Vince through someone who we don't even talk to anymore. The guy was like a loser, but me and Vince always kept in touch. Right?
I got Erma out of the package.
Yeah, he got
nice.
me and I got him.
Love it.
And I mean, we're talking like 5 years. We always kept in touch, and he's a perfect gentleman. He introduced me to a lot of people. So he said he wanted to do something together with Joe, Mr. Lewis, and I said, "Oh, I have Jen. Jen is, our doctor." Mm-hmm. And we are gonna do something together, and
We're going to have our own
Go ahead.
podcast. We're going to have our own team. And we're going to have a lot of different topics because we're a lot of different people. Right. But when we come together, the synergy is amazing.
Right.
All of us complement each other ever since we met.
What do you think about that, Joe?
I just go with the flow. I've been going with the flow for a couple of years now. So
Joe, how long we know about this cookie? So we're like, did Vince talk to you? Vince talk to me.
Vince is
teasing
great.
you.
Vince is great.
But I also think because we're so different, that's why we were good together.
Yep.
We all went out to dinner one night. Was Mr. Lewis there?
No, it wasn't.
Mr.
He was in
Lewis
Italy.
wasn't there.
He was in
Gary
Italy.
was there.
I was in
Gary
Italy.
He was
Right.
in Italy.
And unfortunately, nobody put a camera on.
We should have had a camera on.
And it wasn't meant, it was just
the
the
flow.
chemistry
Yeah.
is
Was
just
fun.
amazing between all of us. So, if anybody has any suggestions, reach out to one of us.
Tell us what you think the show should be about.
Or
Right?
what do
Tell
you want us to
see.
do? I mean, we're not monkeys, so
Right.
don't get it twisted.
Like, we're not a circus.
If I gotta crack somebody.
Yeah. We
Thank
don't want
you.
to.
Irma, you're still cracking people at your age? You're still cracking people?
Yeah, I'm still cracking people. So, Vince,
It's my backup.
we're on you again.
We also at that dinner had some friendly fire, and Erma always brings the fire. So
definitely
but
does.
then she diffuses the fire too.
Yeah,
so she
she
starts it and diffuses it at the same
Well,
time.
Gary was shooting out some fire himself.
Gary was, but
You know?
at the end, and Gary is not a guy to fool around with,
No.
but he loves Erma.
He was Joe era cantado with me.
Yes, he was.
in love.
He was.
Just like that other one. Remember? I went to the Jersey Shore. No, Mario was there with the. Remember we went to Paisan Khan?
Okay.
Who's that guy? I can't think of his name.
I guess he wasn't that important.
No, it was funny because he was so proud. He told Mario, "Yeah, I drove down to the Jersey Shore. You know, it's gonna be popping." I said, "How old are you?" He said 60. I said, "You're acting like you're fucking 12."
Oh, yeah, I remember
guy.
that. Oh, yeah.
Right?
He wanted to take you on a date?
Yeah.
Tall child.
You go to
Torture.
Jersey Shore at 60 and you want to take me out on a date? No, I don't think so.
Nah, that's not something you're like, about. Like, nah.
Well, Erma, here's
Yeah.
another thing. We keep getting confused because in our crew we have Big Mario
And Little Mario.
and Little Mario. So from now on, it's Big Mario, Little Mario. Because you keep saying, is Mario here? Did Mario
Why don't we just
come?
call Mario the priest? Let him
Yeah,
be.
we
That
call him
makes
the
sense.
priest.
Mario the priest.
Right?
Well,
Mario,
because
right?
The other Mario is
priest.
definitely not a priest.
No, he's a bad boy. Mario
But he's a
Bosco's
very dear
bad
friend of
boy.
mine, like
Yes,
my brother.
we love him.
Yeah, we love Little Mario.
So,
Little
Yes.
Mario.
Erma,
Yes.
Little Mario.
Why would we call Big Mario the priest?
Because he was the priest.
Because I hosted a dating game.
Okay.
And me and Big Joe hosted a dating game. And I mentioned to Joe, obviously we like to do funny skits because that's just who we are. We're our best when we're making people laugh.
Yeah.
That's what we love to do. So I said it would be funny if I had one golden girl and I only specifically got 2 silver foxes. Mr. Lewis was the silver fox and Artie from Mario's was the other silver
Yep.
fox. So I said to Joe, after we introduce them to, Joe's going to say, Erma, we got a problem. The third silver fox backed down. And I'm going to be like, oh, my God, what are we going to do? And Joe made an announcement, does anybody want to be a silver fox, be on the dating game? And Mario the priest, we made Mario dress up in a priest outfit because Mario, our Mario, is very, very muscular. And underneath the priest outfits, we put a guinea tea on him.
Yeah.
So
So he
I
can rip
said,
it
you
off.
cannot go on the stage dressed like a priest. So we put strip music, and he took it off, and
That was
literally
great.
that crowd went
So we went from
crazy.
priest to stripper in
Yeah,
a matter of a
that's a
couple
Yeah,
seconds.
we could say
That's
Mario
very
the stripper.
sacrilegious.
Mario the
Absolutely.
stripper priest.
Why don't you
There
just
you
call
go.
it, Mario's stripper priest is
Right?
better. So you can do both.
Yeah.
Erma, that event was a success. That was,
was.
a great, the whole energy.
Thank you.
And what happened to Little Mario? What he didn't? I didn't see
No,
him that night.
unfortunately,
the whole crew was there. Kuz,
right?
Sabino. What happened to Mario? Bosco?
Unfortunately, Little Mario had to perform. I'm not sure if he was in Staten Island or Jersey. He was very far.
Okay.
And
couldn't make it there.
there was a
was-
problem coming back,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. Because even though we fight, people think we hate each other. That's just our character.
Yeah.
We're acting. I would kill for him. And
So
he
would I,
kill
so would
for
I.
me.
Yeah.
So would I.
I'm going to get emotional. When I
Right,
broke my
don't.
leg, he called my nephew literally 10 times a day. My nephew would, look he's crying. My nephew would come see me and be like, Mario called, Mario called. So you don't find people that genuine in this world today.
No.
No, he's a
for
genuine soul. He's a
Yeah,
great
I-
person all the way through.
I could yell at him, but
Absolutely.
nobody else could yell at him
Yeah.
in front of me. That's
Yeah.
just me, and I'm sure Joe feels the same way, right,
100%.
Joe?
100%. 100%.
It's gonna make me cry.
Now you made the kid cry.
Guys, just so you know, I keep pointing over there because Mario's
Mario's
here
here.
because
Oh, he's here.
yeah, me and Mario
I
have to
didn't
go
even
do
see him.
something after the show today.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't come.
Oh, Irma, talking about the priest.
But-
When you asked to take a break and we all went outside to get some air and they realized he wasn't a priest, you know how many people were yelling at him? We thought you were a real priest. Oh my God.
He gave
What the
blessings
hell's
to
going
people.
on?
My
Yeah.
You
sister-
gave me a
I think he
blessing.
gave somebody confession too.
Oh my God.
My sister was sitting in the first aisle and she was like, She went, Erma, he's a priest. And
Oh
I said,
my God.
No, he's not.
Do
He's
you
Oh my
think
God.
a priest would actually do that?
I know. And then the next
They like
day,
little boys. Ooh, don't say
she's
that.
like,
That's
I'm like,
terrible.
Sylvia.
That's terrible.
She's like, what? No, he came up to me, shook my hand. You know,
Yeah.
she's like, well, I thought he was a priest.
Yeah.
Some lady comes, she was eating dinner with her daughter, and she said, Father, I need a blessing. I need something. There's Mario blessing. And I'm looking at him, I go, no, you just can't make this up right now.
No.
I said, if that's the case, I'm coming to you for confession.
Yeah.
It was a great, and we decided that night we were out to dinner, like in a half a second, right?
Yeah.
We were like, oh, somebody lost their sunglasses. We're like, oh, Mario could be the priest, the T-shirt, this, that. And like in 5
It all
seconds,
connected very fast. And
right?
it
We
was
put our
successful.
heads together, and that's really what this group is about.
Yeah.
Putting our heads together. We haven't done it. We need to bring it to the next level, guys.
We will.
We got to bring it to
And
the
we
next
are.
level and get it going because I know me and everybody else. I want to get it going because I want to be involved. I want to do it
Yeah,
with you guys.
yeah.
I want to do it before I don't have time to do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do it because I.
Why,
want
where are
to-
you going?
Well, what happens if something happens? What happens
Nothing's
if
gonna
I leave the
happen.
country?
Nothing's gonna happen.
What's
What
happening?
happens if I leave the country? What
No,
happens if I
where do
have
you
to?
go?
I don't know.
Where do you
Something
go?
can
Where
happen.
Are you going to
to
get
me.
exiled somewhere?
Nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to happen.
No, but we
No,
have to
I want
really
to be able
sit
to put
together
the
and
time in
really.
it now.
Absolutely.
In
No.
the
Really put it
beginning,
together.
especially, you want to put the time in it because it takes time to, to develop it and put it together. So I want now over the summer, this is the time we could do it because maybe it's not as busy for everybody else too.
Well, we
to
were
get it.
working on which camera guys are we going to use, which production. You know, we finally have a location, but plus you're from Queens.
That's the
he's
problem.
from Brooklyn.
The
I'm from
Jersey
Jersey.
traveling.
The
for
problem
us.
is we're trying to figure it out where the logistics works
Right.
out.
Work for everybody.
That's where we are at right now.
that which we know, and we're just breaking your chops, Vince.
That's okay.
I
I'm
know we
used to
put a
it.
lot of pressure
I'm
on
used
you.
to it.
It's because we really want to do it.
I know.
Me and Jen, at least once a
Once a
day.
day we bring it
At
up. Like,
least
what are we
once
doing?
a
What are we
day,
doing?
No,
What are we
no.
doing?
We
What's going
talk
on?
about, like, especially if we're all group texting.
Yeah.
And then we get on the phone at night. I'm like, what are we doing? Something.
Like I get upset when I don't get a text from everybody. Like I'm waiting.
But,
I'm
but,
like,
but
ah.
I
wanna
gotta
ask
say
you a
this
question.
before you go on. You guys text at weird hours.
My-
I was
You
gonna
really do. I mean,
That's what I was gonna bring up.
It's like
Either early in the morning or late at night.
Yeah.
And then this is Vince. Where's Erma? Where's
Yeah,
Erma?
yeah.
I'm
So-
like, hey.
So Irma goes.
Just a heads up, I prefer the late night. I'm up all night anyway.
So
I
Irma
don't like
texts
getting
at
up early.
9. Hi everyone, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to be around. Then she pops up 2 a.m. What's up, guys?
Yeah, because I slept 3 hours,
And
so
then
I'm good.
Jen's answering at 2:15, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I'm
When
up
I
late.
first met her, that we started talking, I go to sleep late, right? She's calling me at like 1:15. She's texting you up, but I'm up. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. And then we're on the phone till like 4.
Yeah.
So
True.
we're kind of like used to that.
But Jen, how do you do this? You're doing podcast in the morning, injectables in the afternoon. I see you.
I take cat naps.
You take
I
ca-
take naps in between.
So now, what's
I
this?
do.
That's
cats and
right.
pudding.
What does it mean?
Yeah, how'd you come up with that?
Curious
Okay,
about
so
that.
I was sitting on my sofa, my couch, my sofa one night, and my cat was sitting on my lap, and I'm curled up in a blanket, and I don't even know what he is anymore to me. My fiance, my ex-fiance, my boyfriend brings me over a hot pot of pudding, and I eat it right out of the pot hot with a spoon because I'm an animal. That's what I do. So
sounds good.
so I'm eating it with a towel across me, eating it, and I'm going, this is what my life has become. It used to be heels and clubs to now cats and pudding.
Okay.
This is it. So
I
now
like
I'm
it.
like,
It's
this
very
is a
unique.
double-edged
That is pretty
name.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
very
Right?
unique.
Double-edged sword, yeah.
Right? So,
Okay.
because my podcast is everything from cats to pudding. So, right? So, it's a good name.
I like it.
We like it.
So I have a question. I know what I do. We know what Jen does. We know what Vince does. But we should let the audience
We
know
wanna know
what Big
Joe.
Joe and what Mr. Lewis
Yes.
does. So, Joe, you go first.
Go.
What do? I do everything.
Give me a 5-minute synopsis on what you do.
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
And then some, and then some
And
of
then
that.
some on that.
And then maybe a little bit of that.
And this day I'll do that, and that day I'll do this, right?
Yes.
Whatever he feels
All right,
up to.
there's our answer.
There's our answer.
And Mr. Lewis?
I'm in the funeral industry. I work in funeral homes. I have 2 offices, one in Staten Island and one in Jersey City.
Really?
Are they dying to get in?
Dying. People are literally dying to meet you.
They're dying to meet him.
But also tell everybody what else you do, because you are an actor too.
I do some acting, yes. I worked with William DeMeo. We worked together on the set
All
of Gravesend.
Right, our friend. That's how me and you
That's
met.
how we
right?
met. Yes, absolutely.
He's my. The minute I met Michael,
we met
you call
on
Mr.
set,
Lewis.
and that was
How
it
did I meet Mr. Lewis? I don't even remember.
With me.
with Joe.
I think I introduced you to him.
Well,
How
3
did
of
you guys
us.
meet?
Oh, we know our families know
Oh,
each other
because of
for
Vince.
years.
Because of Vince, we met
Yeah.
for Aunt
Well,
Butchie.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
at
Butchie's,
Butchie's
that's
we
right,
met.
Okay.
Butchie's.
Funny thing was, before I knew Joe, I saw some infomercials with him and all his stuff. And I said, I got to meet this guy. This is my kind of guy. And 3 weeks later, William DeMeo calls me up. He goes, I need you tomorrow morning. I'm like, a little short notice, but okay. No problem. Well, I'm there for you. We're doing a members-only commercial up in Rockland County. And lo and behold, who's standing at the top of the stairs but Big Joe?
Love it.
Walk up to him, introduce myself. Later, I'm having a cigar, he's having a smoke, we're having our coffee. So he says he's from Astoria. I says, oh, I got family there. He goes, really, who? I tell him. Joe so happens, Joe's very close to them. He's like related to them.
Wow.
And then
Small
we
world.
hit it off ever since.
Right,
And that's, you know, so
And how long has that been now?
about, what, 2 years now? At
Nice.
least,
At
2.5
least- At
years?
least 2.5 years.
But you
yeah.
guys feel like you know each other your whole life.
Oh yeah, because he
Absolutely.
grew up with basically my cousins, my family.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy
You know?
that like it just happens? And I think that's just so like us as Italians that we're always connected to somebody else that we meet, right? So
Joe,
that's always the case. That's
Well,
always the case.
Vince, I know Vince's family for over 30 years.
Wow. You're from
Vince-
Brooklyn originally, right?
I'm from Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst.
Vince's
And that's-
family's
and you're from Bensonhurst.
Bay Ridge
Bay
now,
Ridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vince's family's in the funeral business, so I went to school with 2 of his cousins.
Wow.
To
And when-
Undertaker School?
Yes,
Is that what it's called? Undertaker School?
mortuary science.
Yeah.
Mortuary science.
I was just being like, comical.
So I went to school, and then once I got out of school, his cousin says to me, my cousin has a florist. That's when I met Vince, and that's what, about 30 years ago?
Wow.
And
Wow.
we've been friends ever since.
And then you guys just met, not knowing that you
I-
guys were friends. Or
I
did you
met
him
Joe
before?
through Willie,
Okay.
the mayor. And then he said, oh, you know, this is our guy. We went to Christmas parties together with Armand DeSante.
But you didn't. But you didn't know that he was working with.
No,
Michael.
I made them work together. I was doing a commercial,
Okay.
and they wanted Big Joe. I called Big Joe, and then I said, you know what? Look at these two.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
call them the Twin Towers.
Oh, I love
All right, I
it.
call them the Twin Towers.
I
These
love
two
it.
guys walk in. It's
I
a wrap.
love it. Twin A and Twin B.
Now these two work together, unbelievable on camera. They complement each other. So now I'm like, I gotta call Erma. Look at Erma and them. It's a perfect match. And that commercial we did, everything that could happen to me happened.
Right.
Erma calls. I broke my leg.
Oh my God.
What am I gonna do? Production, you can't stop.
No, you can't
I gotta pay him anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We'll include Erma, but to be continued.
Right.
So we left it off where Erma had to come back. We had to reshoot. I told Joe I don't have that much of a big budget anymore. We went through it. And he's like, don't worry about
Exactly.
it. I'm going to take care of it. And I'll make sure we do it with Erma. And we did it so naturally.
And that's when I met Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
That's where I met Mr.
I am
Lewis.
Bucci's in Staten Island.
And then Mike said, I want you to film me smoking a cigarette. Can you take me? He was sitting out there. And he had those shoes on.
Those shoes are the greatest.
And I made the camera guy go from we started off with the shoe, the silk socks, the suit, and then Mike
Yeah.
with a cigarette. And
He
it
had
was
that ring on.
it was perfect. It was perfect. It was
I
perfect.
did a video too. I did a split screen. Tell me you're Italian without telling me
Oh
you're
yes, yeah,
Italian.
that was. A
Oh,
good
yeah.
video.
So that's how. And me and Joe met like
We
maybe
met him-
during COVID
Yeah, the Brooklyn days.
through Nico.
Yeah.
We knew each other, but we never really at this point we didn't work together. And it was funny. Nico was doing a Vans sneaker commercial, and we just had to be there, right? And we were standing and talking, and I get a phone call on one of my tenants, and I go sit on. I said, "Excuse me, Joe, I got to take this call," and I go sit on the bench. And I'm talking, and he comes, sits on the bench, and he's smoking, and Nico's filming us. That's the whole video. Me talking on the phone, Joe smoking. 30 million views.
Oh yeah, it went viral.
It was
Wow.
like, Sabino's like, you and Big Joe went viral. I said, who's Big Joe? I said, who's Big Joe? I didn't even know. I didn't know about any of that. And then that was it, the chemistry. Nico, we did Coca-Cola together.
Yes, we did a few commercials together.
We did a lot of, work for Nico and then for ourselves too,
Right.
Because that's what you do in this world, especially if you have friends.
You got to pay it forward to people, and you have friends, and you got to help them, and they got to help,
We
and
did.
they help, and it's nice when everybody helps one another.
Yeah, well, that's the
and
whole
supports
thing.
one another. That's what it has to be.
And
That's what it
this
should be.
group, that's why I like it. There's no backstabbing. It's all for one and one for all, So we got to get moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vince. We gotta get
You know what
moving.
Vince
Yeah.
is saying, Joe Croce? What I come here today?
I feel like Pearl Harbor over here.
But can I
You
ask you a
pulled the-
question?
No.
Don't you
Yeah.
feel like it should be like I was thinking that it should be like not? We should do like a step up from a podcast. It should be like a variety show, like
Right.
kind of like a Saturday Night Live
Johnny
meets like
Carson.
a Johnny Carson.
You see how we are right now?
Right, this is the way it should be, and
That's
then we
it.
could have like do dumb skits together and things like that. But it's like evolved from that. And I think sometimes
That
you
podcast.
right from the
I want to
podcast.
do a podcast.
Well, I
Listen,
like my
But this is us. We just, you know
But
what?
that's why
Yeah,
I
but
said
that's
If
what
two
I'm
people
saying.
had cameras, like sometimes me and Joe will get to a conversation. I said, "Do you realize if anybody was listening to us, they got to
forget
think
it.
we're lunatics."
But
Me and
but
him got
Mr.
into a
Lewis,
conversation.
right? That night in that, what was that restaurant called? Bella Vita?
Casabella.
Casabella.
Casabella's.
None of us, we were so engrossed in our conversation
That we
were
got off the
Well, we were
topic.
enjoying our
why didn't
conversation
anybody
so
put
much.
a phone on?
I was like,
Yeah.
why didn't we film that?
Well, did you see the one with me and Joe? He tries to put us in some kind of Matchbox car. He's like, get in this car.
Yeah.
And I go,
That's great.
That's
That is
the
great.
best.
And we
And
ain't
you
even
were
looking
gonna
at
put
one
me with them in that car.
And then
I
Erma
said-
goes, "I'm not getting
I
in
said,
that
Vince,
car."
go fuck yourself.
Go
I said,
fuck
get out of
yourself.
here. And I came with Joe. I had to wait for Joe.
Now, if Mario Bosco was there, me and Mario would have felt comfortable in that car.
Yeah.
It's perfect
Is
for
that
me
the
and
car
Mario.
you have with you today?
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
boy.
You
You
want
brought
to do a
them
skit?
too in the car. You brought them with
No,
you?
no, I came in my own.
Joe,
I came in my Kia.
Joe attempted to get in the car.
Well, Vince, I got to tell you, that was like about a year ago. I
Yeah.
would say more
You
or
think
less.
now you could-
I think I could fit it now. You know why? Because 2 weeks ago we did something in front of Fortunatos. They had a shingle shend. You know what a shingle shend is?
Yeah, that little.
It's a
Fiat.
tiny
Yeah.
matchbox car, like
Yeah.
really a matchbox car. They dared me to get in it. They wanted to see if I could get in it. Everybody said, no, you can't. Well, guess what? I got in it.
Wow, I want to see that.
It's going to come out next week.
Joe, I
so
wanna see
if
that.
I get in that car, then you get in that.
All right,
that
all right.
Vinny,
we're gonna try.
Vinny dared me in Italy. She's like, dare you to get in that Fiat. I butted my ass and I got in that Fiat.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
gotta
now
butter
you
it.
owe me. Now you owe me.
you go.
He goes, how did you
Oh, my
manage
God.
that? I said, I went sideways and just popped my ass
That's
in there
it.
and that's it. And then you
Wow.
owe me.
How hard was it to get out though?
Oh, it was miserable.
I know it's
Oh,
hard
It
to
was
get
miserable,
out.
but I had to prove a point. I had to prove
Did
a
you
point.
lube yourself up to get out?
Damn straight. Damn straight. Give me the butter.
Well, that's another thing about Joe. Joe, especially in acting, you have to be willing to take risks.
Yes.
You know, some people, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do this. Well, guess what? You got to do this and you got to do that.
That's right.
And Joe's not afraid to do that. Joe
Thank you,
will
Vince.
try to do this. Joe will play any part and he'll do it diligently. So,
100%.
I love it.
Yeah, there's some people that they try to stereotype you.
Absolutely.
You
And
do
we were
get
just talking
stereotyped.
about that in Hollywood, that they stereotype us so much, and it's it's kind of insulting that they do that. You know, I mean, listen, I love a good gangster movie. I love all that stuff. But they do stereotype us, and that's why we got to stick together, I think, and especially Italians in this industry, especially
100%.
as
100%.
actors and influencers and everything else, because if we don't stick together, who's going to protect us?
Well,
Right?
I'll tell you a quick story.
Who's going to protect us?
A friend of mine calls you up. He goes, Mike, you're going to do something you've never done before in your life. I said, okay, shoot. He goes, I need you to fly out to Vegas. I'm doing a movie. I said, okay. He goes, you're playing a cowboy. I looked at him.
Cowboy.
I looked at him. I said, do I look like John Wayne to you? He goes, hang up the suit and tie, get cowboy boots and jeans. They flew me out. I had to play a cowboy.
Well, you know that
Do you
there
know
was
how hard
spaghetti.
it is to play a cowboy?
But you know,
do it?
How y'all doing? I did
They
it.
did it.
but do you know that there was so many spaghetti westerns that all they did was film westerns in Italy?
What does that mean, spaghetti?
Because they filmed them in Italy, so they called them spaghetti westerns. So see, that's how you learn something new every day.
The
So
bad
they
and the ugly.
Serious.
yeah. So if you see like movies like with not with Charlton Heston. Who's the other one that had the boxing movie? The one with the girl in it. What's his name? Not Paul
Clint
Newman.
Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood.
Eastwood. Oh,
yeah.
He started out
Yeah.
in spaghetti westerns.
Yeah. He
That's
did.
all they did was film in Italy. So it's like they had all they had was Italian extras there.
All right.
Right, but
So
you're
you could do
talking
it.
about a man coming out of Brooklyn, New York. That's in
That's
suit and ties
totally
for the past
different.
50 years.
Right. That's
But
totally
it's all right.
different, right?
You got the bloodline. You could do it.
Yeah, but you know what? I totally understand. I had to do, I don't know, an indie film festival. Typical, they wanted a New Yorker. They filmed me in a beauty parlor with rollers, and I'm talking regular me. It's my character. So the guy comes over. He's like, "Oh, Paul is our producer. He's watching on camera. He would like for you to read these lines with a British accent." I said, what camera's Paul on? I said, Paul, are you deaf? Have you not heard me talk? There is no way I could do a British accent. So he comes on the Zoom. He's like, Erma, just try.
You could do it, Irma.
I
Now
couldn't.
looking at you,
You could do it.
You look like one of those BBC ladies. In
I
the evening.
couldn't.
You know the
I
one
went-
that
Right
had
after
like
Benny Hill.
No, wait. I went.
could see you on
a
Benny
sack
Hill.
of- I said a sack of potatoes. I went, no, that's not for me. I
Yeah,
said, I
no.
can only be me.
Irma, you could be a British woman. I see it. I see it. That whole get up, I see it.
I don't,
And you
I
could
don't-
be a basketball player.
I can. On the midget league, I could be that.
You know,
I
sometimes
think-
we have to stay in our own lane.
Exactly.
but-
right.
And let's not try to splurge or broaden our horizons on certain things. That, no.
But it is fun to try different
It is
things.
fun. I think that's wonderful that you did that.
And
Well,
the-
how did
the-
it feel? Are you pleased? You have to send me a clip of that because I'd love to see you get on a horse.
Oh, no, they won't put me on the horse. They had me in the bar drinking. It's actually called the Curse of the Cloud Motel. And what it was the Cowboys took the Indians' land. And we were all in the bar celebrating. And the Indian spirit comes back.
Oh.
And
Did you get possessed?
no, I was the first one killed. After I said what I had to say, and I went, the Indian spirit walked in. I walked up to him. I'm like, yeah? And he went, boom. So
like, he's not a real cowboy.
I flipped up in the air, and I was done. That was it.
Wow.
Wow.
I would love to see that
I
cinematograph
I don't think,
thing. Love to see it.
I know me, I don't think I could be anybody else. And a lot of these, I did this Maybelline commercial, and the girl's like, can you FaceTime me in front of your closet? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she's like, okay, bring that pink shirt, that, the leopard coat, this, that. So that's kind of now what I'm known for. You know, like that
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to change me.
But it works for you, Irma. You rock that.
Yeah.
It does.
rock it.
It does.
Thank you. I like that character.
Yeah.
I like
Irma,
that
I also
character.
like when you go shopping at
I know.
these places. Where
I
do you
gotta
go? What do you do? Because we're all going to go with you. Part of our,
Yeah,
our
we need to
show,
do
Let's
that.
go.
we're going
I
shopping
think
with
that
Irma.
we should take a piece of everybody's forte and all go with the person.
Okay,
to do
that'll
it, or
be our
part
first
of
episode.
it. That would
Yeah.
be funny.
All right,
Like,
let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna like. We'll all go like. He's talking in Italian, and none of us. I don't understand Italian.
I
have no
understand.
idea what the
They
fuck
do.
is going.
They
Right.
understand Italian.
Oh, they do, but I don't.
Yeah, but you're gonna learn.
Oh, you
I'm gonna
understand
teach me.
Italian, Mr. Lewis?
Very,
He knows
very,
the
very
first
little.
words.
You had to see me in Italy. I was like, Vinny, translate. After 2 weeks, I understood what good night was.
I like to do the shopping. I like to do the shopping hauls because the followers, they're nosy. I'm being honest. I'm nosy. They like to see your house. They like to see
They do.
how you live.
They wanna see it.
You know?
That's true.
And they're like, oh, she got that plant. I got that plant. She has a cat. Oh, I have a cat. You know what I'm trying to say? So they like that.
They do.
So we could definitely do a shopping
And
video.
how fun would that be to go shopping?
Oh, hilarious.
That'd be
Just
amazing.
thinking about it would be hilarious.
Well,
I think.
here's another thing. Our team is unpretentious. And when you got Erma and she's trying to let you know that you don't always have to buy clothes that have like a label on it to
Absolutely.
be beautiful and feel beautiful.
Absolutely.
And that's what I like about it. It's it's for everybody. She teaches you how to accessorize. It's like
This,
that.
I said,
Wait,
Amazon,
what's that?
$9.99.
Amazon? Wow.
There you go.
Amazon, $9.99. And when people ask me, I tell them, my lipstick, Milani, I give them the number. The lip gloss, it's a new lip gloss. It's, what is it, NYX, NYX. I always give whatever information I can.
That's nice. That'll help someone feel beautiful.
Exactly.
Oh, it's,
You know?
it's humble. We're staying humble. That's what it is. Also.
But now I have a question. Joe, what kind of eyelash?
Joe, what kind of mascara you use?
Yeah,
That's what they want to
Everybody
know.
wants to know,
We
Joe.
want to know, Joe.
Everybody.
You've been in this profession a long time. Do I look like I wear fucking mascara?
No, but you do. You have long eyelashes.
I do.
That's
Well, that's
why
what it is.
people ask
But
you if you.
I don't wear
want to.
makeup. I don't. That's
They
not my
asked me
thing.
if those are his real eyes. Does he wear eyeliner?
He's got those bedroom eyes. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
right.
everybody
But
is.
he's not wearing mascara. But he's
No.
got
All right.
beautiful.
Thank you for
long-
confirming that.
He has beautiful, long, thick eyelashes. But Joe Gimmitter does not wear mascara.
No, but
No.
you know what? Why? Because he has light brown
His
eyes.
eyes.
He
Oh,
has
the
like
hazel,
a
yeah.
brown hazel. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a brown hazel. See, my hazel is more green.
Yeah.
That's why my eyelashes don't look fucking long. I gotta put tons of mascara.
Well, he also has dark hair, so that also makes
Yeah.
his
And the
eye
shape of his eye.
eyelashes are really dark and
Dark
thick.
and long.
That's it. So
You got great eyelashes, Joe. What can I tell you?
we could get you a Maybelline commercial too. Why
Vince,
not?
You could be a boss model.
My
I'm down.
ex-husband, my ex, who I live with. Well, first of all, he don't like Joe. Joe knows that. But you
Take a
want to
number,
hear
wait
the
in
best
line.
part? If you put them together, they have the same eyes.
Really?
His eyelashes were so long, same color eye, brown hazel, they would curve down. The eyelashes would
Oh,
curve down.
Joe's
That's how
curve
long
up.
they were. And dark like Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
He
So-
needs an eyelash curl. We'll get you an eyelash
Did
curl.
you guys ever hear of the movie called Bullet with Mickey Rourke?
Yes.
Mickey Rourke and Adrian
Yes.
Brody.
Yep.
They filmed it in Coney Island. Well, Larry Romano, who we were just with,
Frankie
Right.
eyelashes.
he was Frankie Eyelashes.
Yeah.
And in the
Right.
movie, he goes,
Joe,
"Fuck
did he have
Frankie
your
I
eyelashes?
was on the phone
I don't know.
with
He had
Larry
much better
Romano.
than I did.
Larry's a great guy.
I love
think he
love
put
Larry.
He
mascara
came to
on.
my
Better
house
than
2 weeks
yours?
ago.
I
Well, in the
love
movie he
Larry.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guaranteed he put makeup on.
He came
Yeah,
to an event
Frankie
at my house
eyelashes.
2 weeks ago. A nice event we had. I'll say it because for Curtis Silva, running for mayor, so he came.
Jen, why don't you tell the team about the Pride Party? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say
No,
that.
you can.
Oh.
Well, I mean, everybody's invited. I am having an event in the Coda Hotel in Williamsburg. It's a Pride party. It's for everybody. It's not just for.
We'll be there.
I would love for everybody. To
well,
come. It is
so-
a pool party, though.
So,
Oh, bikinis,
wait a
man.
minute. So, Joe and Michael have to come in chaps?
Yeah, we're not coming
Okay,
chaps.
they got to come in chaps. No problem. They're all set.
That ain't happening.
So-
Maybe a Speedo at best.
I'd love that. They would love
I
that.
think they're comfortable enough in their skin that they could totally wear it.
So,
All right, we'll come.
Joe, we go for full body waxing. That's
Yeah.
it. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
could I help? Can I help with the wax?
We'll laser.
I want
we'll
to.
laser
Yeah,
them.
I want
You
to
can have
touch
a
them.
waxing booth.
Irma just wants to touch Joe. I
Yeah,
think.
she wants to touch him.
He
What do you
does.
want me to
See,
tell
it's
you?
your eyes that got me.
Yeah.
It's the eyes and eyelashes.
It's the eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Eyes. It's always the eyes. Always the eyes.
They tell the truth.
Me and Jen interviewed Gerard Maroney. He's a lawyer, criminal lawyer from Middle Village, and is he the president of that organization?
Yes.
He's the president of the Italian American
Italian-American Civil Rights
Association.
Organization.
Yeah. I think as a group right here, we should be a part of that.
Yeah.
Because not only can we help social media, we could help that organization.
Yeah.
It's
It's
something we should think about.
Is that the same organization?
Joe Colombo had in the 60s.
Yeah,
They
so-
revised it. And the guy
Was
started
that the
it.
party 2 weeks ago
Yes.
or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, that's where we
Yeah.
went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
unfortunately,
a-
I had to be at another event, so I couldn't
I
make it.
did send it to everybody. I had it on social media, so I
Yeah,
Well,
he's
sometimes,
friends with
you
a
know,
very close
they are
people-
gonna have another. We're gonna start having other events, more events, and I
Oh,
said
definitely.
it should be something that we go to. We should be involved in it, like an American Legion. It should be, at least once a
yeah,
month, once every
absolutely.
other month.
He's going to be
Absolutely.
doing Christmas in July in Corona.
Where, Parkside?
Well, there's the park, Spaghetti Park, right, which is
No,
right
they'll
by
probably do it at a
Parkside.
Parkside restaurant, though.
No, I know, but I was trying to say something that the Spaghetti Park is right near Parkside Restaurant,
Right.
and right across the street is that volunteer ambulance where,
Yeah.
and the VHF where this gentleman that when I went, I hadn't seen this guy in years. He at that thing, the Italian Civic, he's in charge of Corona.
Okay.
So Gerard said, if this before you came out, if you want to come, he's like, let me know. You could help be a part of it or whatever. I said, yeah, that's fine. It's Queens. It doesn't matter that it's Corona, right?
Corona's 15 minutes from my
Yeah.
house.
They also have a book out called Columbo. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll see me with the author holding up the book. I just finished the book, and the book is great.
Really?
It explains, like, they didn't want to talk about the mob side because those people, even though they have that side, they're human beings and they have
Yeah.
a normal family as well. So it's about, the good side of Joe Colombo. And my father at the flower shop, back then, if in your window of your business, Joe Colombo would give my father these stickers, and you would have to put it on your door. And we would have it on the door of all florists, all our businesses, all the Italian American civil rights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Association.
Joe himself
I'm
would
gonna
have
give it.
stickers, so
I'm gonna give
you
them
would
to you guys.
recognize that you're part of his thing, and all our family businesses always supported Joe.
Yeah. Me and Joe went to an event not too long ago. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't. They did, try to support Italian American, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I just felt it wasn't strong enough. I think the people that they had as members or whatever, we were just observers.
Yeah.
We got invited, it's not.
There
that
was a
we
few
talked, it
politicians
was-
there, right? Local politicians.
Yeah, a couple of politicians. Some guy was running for the controller.
Right.
But that's what people should be doing. If other nationalities stick together, why can't the Italians stick together?
We
why
need
are
to.
we always in
We
competition with
need
each
to.
other?
It's
That's the way it is.
it's a
We have to.
topic that comes up, and it's like I have like clients of mine that are actors and they're in big movies. They're constantly fighting with each
Yeah.
other. Oh, I don't want to be in that movie if he's in it. I don't want to be in this show. I'm not doing this show. I get calls all day. I have the hardest job in the world, being in the middle of production and actors and trying to make this happen. It's very difficult. Very difficult.
We are it's like, just be happy for one another.
That's right.
Like, if you're successful, if you're my friend, then I gotta be happy for you. But no, they're like, I feel it's all Italians.
It's gotta
Truth,
stop.
it's very sad because you could be in the same business, but God forbid, use my business.
Right.
Use the funeral home. Somebody comes to you, your close friend. Use Joe's family, let's say. Somebody calls them. Then the next call, you know somebody, whatever, anyone, and they come to you. Next thing you know, nobody's talking. You robbed my family.
Right.
You robbed this.
Right.
You know, and then you look and say, they called me. I didn't call them. I don't go say, who's dead? I want your case, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Same thing. If you have a pizzeria, why'd you go to him? Why don't you come to me? It's
Right.
it's
Go to
over
everybody.
$1. They'll
Erma,
get
it's
annoyed.
funny that you
Everything.
bring this up because we just did a podcast, Italian Sicilians Do It Better.
Yeah.
And this subject comes up all the
But
time.
it's the truth.
It's
This
very
comes
sad.
up all the time. It's, you know.
Look at other religions.
Look, the Jew.
Orthodox Jewish people.
They have their own friggin' ambulances.
They
that
have their
help
own
each
ambulance. They
other.
have their
Same
own. They
thing.
all have their own security in their neighborhoods,
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's
and they
so
all
true.
they all
It's so
help
true.
one another. You go to see this guy. When we do our shopping spree, I'll take you. My tail is Orthodox, right? Loves me. Me and him argue. We fight, price, but I needed something. He called his friend up. His friend said, "Send your friend to me in 30 minutes. I'm coming back." I went. The guy helped me 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Us. What do you got to go see that guy?
Yeah. Oh, what? They would rather you not get it than send you to somebody else.
Yes,
Like, oh, I
yes.
don't have it, but Joe has it. No, they don't do that.
I don't know nobody, right?
Yeah, the Orthodox, I'll tell you this quick. So, I was born and raised in Williamsburg, and quite a few years ago, it's the summer, the windows are open, whatever, and we hear commotion. A Hasidic young girl got raped. And we're about, I'm going to say within a mile from where they are in Williamsburg. They were in our fucking yards.
Oh.
They were like this, like swarms of them.
They don't mess around.
Swarms of them.
Yeah.
They didn't
stick
need
together.
the cops.
No, for sure.
They
No.
stick
Yeah.
together.
They were
got
in our
numbers.
fucking backyard.
They got numbers.
Well,
Yeah.
they also don't have a lot of numbers, so they're trying to preserve their race, so they stick together, and
Right.
that's what it comes down to. I think it is very sad to see it in our community because we should all be sticking together, and it's not right. And I think that the association like this that Gerard has, it can really show the camaraderie between us, and we really everybody should be involved in it.
Yeah,
and
and
when
he
we
had
were
some
there that
good
night,
people.
I was like, it was so nice to see that you really everybody that you know the person directly, or you knew somebody that knew that
Everybody
person.
was
next
Right,
door.
cool.
Well,
Yeah, I had some
Erma, in
friends
the
there and-
entertainment business is very hard. As you know, you guys all had a taste of it. I'm in the middle, which is the worst part. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the guys that I work with are Italian American. And I sometimes, to make the deal, there's some guys, they mess up being in the movie because they want more money. Some people love to work. And then I sometimes don't take my fee to make it happen. The guy wants an appearance. We're at this number. There's that number. That number don't work. I take a step back. But my guys are so good that they give me the extra money on the side just to make it happen. So I always want I don't want the movie not to happen. I don't want the commercial not to happen.
Exactly.
Make it happen.
We all want
Let's
things
all
to happen.
bend a little bit.
Right?
I had a friend of mine. He's a chef, and just to show you where we're going with this, very well-known actor. Vince is very friendly with him. Guy calls you up. He goes, Mike, I'm looking for so-and-so to help me out at a charity event. You think he'll do it? I said, look, I don't know him personally. My friend Vince knows him. He says it's a charity event for Italian Americans, and it was for like a school. And so I called Vince. I said, Vince, you're the only one I know that could help me with this. But I'm going to give you my friend's number. Maybe he could help you. He calls the guy up. He calls back 10 minutes later. He goes, guy wants $25,000.
What
Yeah,
the
25.
I said,
Come
but
on,
it's a
it's
charity
charity.
event. I said,
They wanna
talk
make
to
the
money.
guy
my
don't
friend.
care.
I said, talk to my
And I
friend.
felt bad to
maybe-
tell the chef, you know. My
It's
other guys
terrible.
would do it. And here's another problem. You got the same guys always doing it. Joe, he'll do something for an event. He'll show up, you know. And then this is what we do for a living.
Yeah.
There's cost in parking. There's driving. There's there's a lot of costs that come involved. And this is what the man does for a living.
You know, it's funny you said that because I got this parking ticket in my car.
I remember that. I remember that. That guy right over there.
Oh, no, I took Uber. She's got my Uber.
I got one too. I got one too.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came on today.
That's she's kicking us out.
I have to kick you guys out because I have to go to work, unfortunately.
No problem, Jen. We're used to it.
But I want to bring everybody back again, and I would love to have us, just check in and see what's going on with everybody. Because, what?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Right?
After you talk, I was going to say something. Sorry?
What are you doing?
No, after she talks, I want to say something. I was trying
But
to
I want to know where everybody to find
thought you were goose.
He's trying to goose me. She knows.
Yeah.
No problem.
I want to
nice
know where to
goose.
find.
Yeah.
I want to know where everybody we could find everybody. So I want you to tell the audience where everybody could be found and your social media.
So could I say something before,
ahead,
we, do
before we
that?
do that.
So guys, this is for everybody who's watching us. If you want us to do something, leave a comment. If you have an idea, if you like us, if you don't like us, it doesn't matter. Leave a comment because this team right here was very hard to put together. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'll pick Jack, Joe, this, that. Everybody in this group is unique. So if you have an idea,
Erma, can I
Leave
add?
a comment and tell us what you
Irma,
think.
can
what
I
you wanna
add
see.
one thing?
oh,
For
wait.
all you guys that think that you have the perfect man cave or you want to show off your beautiful backyard, we will do our podcast in your house.
Yeah.
So you could look up, DM us, comment us, do whatever you have to do. Leave us your number. Send us pictures of your man cave, whatever you want to show off, your business, and we will come film it.
So
your
like
place.
what we're doing here, we
We
go
will
to
do
their
it in
house.
their house.
We'll take it on the road.
Are we
We'll
taking
take
the
it on
mics?
the road.
We're gonna take these chairs because I love
taking
this
it-
chair.
I have to borrow
gotta
them from
take this
WABC.
chair.
I'm taking them out.
Yeah,
They won't
tell
fit
Jeff
out
we're
the
taking
door.
this chair.
Well,
You know,
take
real
them.
quick, you spoke about man caves. You know what an Italian, old school Italian man cave is, right?
The garage.
The house.
You said the garage.
That's where all they all hang out in my house is the garage. They
Yeah.
love the garage.
So,
It's-
guys, you just want to give your social media quick for,
Yes,
for
please.
Jen?
All right, so everyone calls me Thirsty Vince, but it's actually Thirst J Vince, and the Thirst is with a Y, so it's THYRSTJVINCE, and I'm on Instagram.
love that.
Big Joe Gambino. You can find me on all platforms of social media.
And you also have a podcast too.
I also have a podcast called The Lit Lounge. It's me and my cigar partner, Joe Bonanno.
Joe, you want to talk about those cigars quick?
Oh, it's a cigar company that I have my own line. It's called the Big Joe Gambino. It's produced by St. Giuseppe Cigars. And now we're starting our own podcast called The Lit Lounge.
I love that.
It's
Amazing.
a really good smoke.
Is that the one in Astoria?
Can I,
No,
we should
that's
have.
actually
We should
Long
have. We should all smoke the cigars on an episode. What we do.
You can smoke in this building because I'm dying for a cigarette.
Mr. Lewis.
Hi, I'm Michael Lewis. I'm on Facebook as Michael Lewis, and I'm on Instagram as Mr. Lewis 79 2022.
I thought it was 69. It's 79.
Is that the
You
year
always
were
think
born?
bad, Jen.
No, that was my
It
football
always
number.
goes dirty. It always goes dirty.
That's
I
all
can't
right.
help
Dirty's
it. I
good.
got too much hotness in this
Dirty
room.
sells.
It's all right. You can talk dirty to me. I don't got no problem.
And my other friend Mario, who is not on set with us today, we're gonna bring him back on when we're all together again. Because right now we couldn't fit any more seats on the
Right.
stage.
Well,
And
usually
and
Mario
we
sits
gotta
next to
go.
me. We can fit him somewhere.
Yeah, he
between us
usually
there.
sits on Joe's lap.
we were trying to orchestrate it because we thought that the other Mario was coming
Right.
too. We're like, how are we gonna fit everybody up here? But next
Mario
time we'll be
Priest.
You
more
can fit
prepared.
Lats. I call them Lats. If you want a nickname, I call Mario Lats.
Lads, priest, stripper, whatever it is.
There you go.
We're giving him every name in the book. Well, I'm so happy that everybody came today, and we're going to revisit this again in a couple. I hope we could do it like in a couple of months. We'll do it again, a couple of weeks. And I enjoyed you all here today. I'm so
too.
excited
Thank you
for
for
our
having
next
us.
adventure together.
And
Vince,
we're excited for
Vince.
cats and pudding.
So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. And for Old School Italian Cafe right in the heart of Ridgewood, Queens, you have to try my favorite place, Dolce Bean Cafe. They serve the best espresso coffee, cappuccino, latte, all imported directly from Italy. And I have to learn to speak Italian because I want to be able to say things in Italian. They have paninis and their Italian pastries, gelato, are delicious. Please go visit them, Ridgewood, Queens.
So, Jen, let's go to school together. I need to learn. I'm looking at
So let's
houses
go
in Italy.
together.
Let's
I
go.
heard-
We're going to school together.
I
Me
heard-
and Michael Lewis.
I heard there's
Love it.
a Mario Bosco's Italian school.
Yeah.
I heard that
No, he only speaks Sicilian.
Oh, he only speaks Sicilian?
Yeah, no, we don't
No,
want
what are
that
you
part of
prejudiced
it.
against the Sicilian?
No,
We're, we're definitely going to go to school together. Well, me and Michael Lewis. And we're
Okay.
going to get it from. You could also.
You could be my tutor? Oh,
I'll
this
be your
is great.
tutor.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Bye.
Stay tuned.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You're gonna be my tutor.